Hey, some days go smoothly, some days do not. When I was watching YouTube channels of different truckers, it seemed like everybody had a perfect day and everything was always great. And I knew it wasn't the case, but I didn't want to have that be my channel. So let me tell you about today. I wake up, I'm walking into the truck stop to go do, the morning bathroom things. And a driver a little ways down from me says, hey, there's no water inside. They have no showers, they have no toilets, they have no sinks. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. It's fine. I have bottles of water for those things so I can brush my teeth, wash my face, all those things. Perfect. So I go in and I grab my coffee and I come back out and I do all the things I need to do in my truck. I'm putting on my earpiece and getting ready to go. This little earpiece, the part that hooks onto your ear, it breaks. So I go back into the truck stop and I know I have enough points to get one of the cheaper small ones. Plus, I always said I wasn't gonna get one of these big trucker headsets because they so big. Anyway, so I go inside and I'm asking about another smaller headset. And the lady behind the counter is like, oh, we have some that are on sale that we haven't advertised. Let me go grab the boxes for you. And I'm like, I'm not really looking to get one of those big trucker headsets, But when she told me that sale price was less than the ones I was looking at, I immediately said, I will take this one. This one, I will take it. Because it is also solar powered. So it charges by the sun as well as by being plugged in. So am I a real trucker now? Am I a real trucker? All right, fine. So then off I go. I'm about an hour and a half from my drop off. I get there and they're like, this load isn't scheduled. We don't have you on our schedule. And this is hilarious because my company pulls trailers for another company and I'm delivering to that company. So I'm like, are you really gonna not take your own load? So I have to make a bunch of phone calls and I have to wait for answers. So I'm waiting around and waiting around. Eventually, I am able to drop that trailer and then I have to go around back and pick up an empty trailer. There is a bug in my truck. That is the day I am having. Anyway, so I go and I have to try to find a trailer that's like to my liking. So, doesn't have a bunch of broken wood from pallets inside or the tires are, good. I find one of my liking and off I go to my next pickup, which is only 30 minutes away. I get there. I pull into the dock. I park this trailer. I pull it into the dock. I back into that dock like a professional. I get loaded and the guy comes out and I'm waiting to get my paperwork. And he says, so you have a 48-foot trailer and the load we have for you needs a 53-foot trailer. I didn't even know that this company had 48-foot trailers for me to look out for the distinction. I've never worked for a company that had 48-foot trailers. So I have to drive back to the yard to get a different trailer that is 53 feet. Luckily, I'm only about a half an hour away, but that means I have to sit and wait for them to unload me. So I go back to the yard and I turn on a trailer because I'm checking these reefers now after getting to a great load and turning on the reefer and it not working. So I'm checking these reefers. So I turned on the refrigerated truck and I'm seeing a code that's not familiar to me. So I call, I can't really get anyone. So I just you can run a pre-trip on the reefer itself. So I run one of those, it passes the pre-trip, I'm taking it, right? So I grab it, I go back over there, and I'm feeling confident now because I pulled into that dock like a professional. So I go around and I'm backing into the dock and I just can't get it as seamlessly as I did before because now I got 53 feet instead of 48. So I have to reset and reset maybe 2 or 3 times before I finally get this thing into the dock. I got it. I got the bug. So I get loaded, and it's a short trip, so I'm like, I can get there tonight, right? I look on the apps though, and there's hardly any parking over on that side. So I decide, you know what, after this day, I'm gonna go back to where I was parked last night, and I'll wake up early and just drive directly there. So I'm on my way back to this truck stop, which is where I parked last night, and I saw the most beautiful rainbow. Like, I really wanted to show it to you guys, but I was kind of driving on windy, tiny little town roads, so I couldn't. So you're just gonna have to believe me that it was so pretty. And it had been raining, so the clouds were kind of dark and mysterious, but the sun was poking through them. And then it was kind of steamy, and then the rainbow was coming over. So, you know, the day could start off as quite the crazy show, and you can still end the day by seeing a beautiful rainbow. That's it. Just wanted to share that story with you. See you later, Play Cousins.